Good morning, students. Yeah. Full screen కనబడుతుంది. ఇంకా హైట్ చేయాలని ఇంత హైట్ కావాలి. స్క్రీన్ ఇంకా తీసేది ఎందుకంటే అదే అంటున్నాను. ఇది కూడా తీసేద్దాం. అన్ని Good morning. My voice is audible. Okay. Anybody can respond?
Yes, sir.
Okay, students, already I think so. The students are attended the offline classes, 3 offline classes. Now today onwards, you are having the 6 online classes are there regarding of our chemistry second sem. Okay. How many of you attended the offline classes? Can you respond? Anybody? Offline classes, anybody? Why? Because if you are attended the offline classes means 50% syllabus will be covered in the offline classes and 50% syllabus will be covering in this online classes. If suppose you are not attended the offline classes, shall I start the first onwards? Otherwise, I'll go to the 50% of the remaining 2 blocks, that is third and fourth block. That's what I'm asking to anybody respond to attending of your offline classes or not. No one.
I am not attend, sir, offline classes.
No one is attended. You are not attended, no? Okay. What about others? 7 members are participating today. Very poor strength. It is statewide online classes. Mostly. Right now. So anyhow, you are coming. This is online classes today. The second sem consisting of 4 blocks. So whether you are attended or not, I don't mind. Right? Most of the students are may not be attended the offline classes. Okay. Now at least yeah, to concentrate today's class. What is chemistry of second year? We are having of the 4 blocks. Block 1. Okay. In this
Sir, your voice in low size.
My voice is low. Okay. So the block 1 consisting of 3 units. First unit is you are having of third A group elements. And second unit is fourth A group elements. And third unit is fifth A group elements. It is inorganic part. Block 1 is inorganic. So inorganic part, we are having of third A group elements.
Sir, your voice is low, sir.
It is not audible. Is it audible or not, ma? Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Now, is it okay? My voice? Is it audible?
No, sir. Low voice, sir.
Low voice. Okay, I'm again rejoining because of the low voice. Just a minute. Now, is it audible, Amma? Okay. Right. So the first block consisting of these 3 units. On coming to the block 2, it is organic part. And here also we are having of 3 lessons. The 4th lesson is alkynes. And 5th lesson is benzenes. And 6th lesson is arenes. You are having of the this is about the block 2. And mostly if you are attended the offline classes, in the offline classes, these 2 blocks will be covered. Regarding of coming to the block 3, it is also organic parts. So consisting of 7, 8, 9, 3 units. See, observe why I am writing of this particularly blocks and units. Every block is consisting of 3 units only. Please observe that one. 3 units, very important is us. Okay. So first block is inorganic part, second block is organic part, and third block also organic part. Okay. Now here you are having of the halogen derivatives, hydroxy compounds, and ethers. Halogen derivatives. That means after the benzene, arenes, we are getting of the halogen derivatives and hydroxy compounds and ethers. Okay. For your information, that is why I am writing of this one. Please easy nature. Which chapters you are aware of that one, and which block is easy to getting of good marks. That's why I'm writing all the 4 blocks. Okay. Now, block 4, it is a physical one. You are having of the solutions, solid state, and phase rule. Solutions, solid state, and phase rule. Sorry, this is the 10th one, 11, 12. Right? These 4 blocks consisting of your second sem. That means you observe that already in the first sem, you learn in the first year group element, second year group element. It is a continuation of that one. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Remaining will be, you can study in the 3rd sem. And coming to the organic part, already in that organic part, you have studied about the introduction of the organic compounds, alkanes, cycloalkanes, alkenes. Then the continuation is alkynes. Next is a benzene. Benzene, arenes are nothing but the benzene derivatives only. Okay, what type of arenes were there, that you have to learn. Next, on the benzene only, halogens derivatives. That means if you are keeping of the halogen on the benzene, you are getting of the halogen derivatives. If you are keeping of the benzene hydroxy group, OH group, that is called as hydroxy compound. If you are, this is a separate chapter, ethers. Okay, one more. Now coming to the physical part, you are having of the solutions is there, solid state is there, phase rule is there. This totally you are having of the solution means you have to calculate the normality, molarity, that will be you have to doing in our practicals. The solution, how to prepare the solutions. In your practical purpose, you are using what is the normality, what is the molarity, okay, how much concentration of the solution will be there, how to prepare that one, that you have to learn in the 10th chapter. Then solid state, what are the structures of the solid states will be there. Okay, monoatomic, that means there, how that is the central face centered cubic lattice, it is there. Okay, that you have to learn in the solid state. Coming to the phase rule. Phase rule means where is the eutectic point of the water. That means water is converted into 3 stages: solid, liquid, and gaseous state. During of that one, the phase rule, where is the eutectic point, what is the critical point, that you have to learn in the phase rule. In one component system, 2 component systems are there, 2 are there, that you have to learn phase rule. The phase rule is these are the 3 are belongs to the physical chemistry. Okay, so you are having of this one. These are the 4 chapters. 4 blacks. Among the 4 blacks, everyone can you easily to try or learn easily of the 2 blacks. These are the 2 blacks. That means third, that means black 1 and black 2. Third A, fourth A, fifth A. These are the very important. And coming to this particularly organic part, alkynes. What are the alkynes? What are the benzene? What is the arene? Okay. Now coming to the examination pattern of, you are having of the already idea, why? Because you are already wrote the first sem. First sem results also came. I don't know how many are having of the pass, how many anybody having of the backlogs. Don't worry about the backlogs. Okay. Just go through this one. We are getting of the good marks. Here, examination pattern, if you observe, we are having of the section A, section B, and section C. These are the 3 parts will be there in the examination part. Section A, it is consisting of the, we are having of the questions are there. Okay. In that questions, see, completely 4 blacks are there. They will give the 8 questions. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. That means if you observe from black 1, black 2, black 3, black 4. 1, 2 questions belongs to black 1. Third and fourth question belongs to black 2. Fifth and sixth question belongs to the black 3. Seventh and eighth questions belongs to the black 4. Okay. But you have to write only 4 questions out of 8 questions. Internal, that means there is a choices there. Out of 8 questions, you can write only 4 questions. Each question carries of 5 marks, means 20 marks. This is a section A. See, suppose if you are perfect in the black 1 and black 2, you may write 4 questions. All questions you can attempt. Whatever the question, number of questions you have to write only from out of 8, you have to write only 4. That's why you can write in this 4. 20 marks given. Now coming to the section B. Here the section B consisting of the 4 questions are there. Each question carries 10 marks. It is a 40 marks. Section B is a 40 marks pattern. What is the pattern means? Here you are having of 9A, 9B, 10A, 10B, 11A, 11B, 12A, 12B. This you also observe that one. The 9th question belongs to first black, A and B. 10th question means it is a second black. 11th question means third black. 12th question means fourth black. Already you are planned that you don't have the much time. Suppose you can only thorough with the 2 blacks. So section A completely you are covered. But section B, 9A, 10A low you are covering. Why? Because you are only thorough this with 2 blacks. Remaining 2 blacks you are not touched, suppose. We assume that one. Okay. So you can't attempt the 11th and 12th question. There is an internal choice is there again. 9A, 9B. From the third, second black 1, you are having of the 2 questions. In the 2 questions, out of 2 questions, you can write only 1 question. That is 10 marks. Here again the second black 10 marks. If you are thorough the 2 blacks means 20 marks you are covering. 20 plus 20, 40 marks are over. The pass mark is 32 only. What my expression is, don't worry about the syllabus. Just concentrate on what are the important topics are present. You go through that one. You will get the good marks. Means it is nothing but the 40 marks are over here. Only from the section A and section B. You are not thorough with the block 3 and 4. I am not touching that also. Suppose you are getting 40 marks. Coming to the section C. Section C is consisting of 2 questions, 13 and 14. You can write only one question. Each question carries 20 marks, 20 into 1. Okay, this is a 20 marks. Section C consisting of 20 marks. Okay. See, suppose this is third question means what? From black 1 and black 2, this is the third question, 13th question. Black 3 and black 4, 14th question. Already you are sad that we will suppose not to go through the third black and fourth black. Only 2 blacks are you are thorough. So that you can attempt the 13th question. Again 20 marks. 20 plus 40, that means in this 20 you are only 40 marks. 40 plus 20, 60 marks. Out of 80 marks, you can get 60 marks from if you are thorough with the 2 blacks only, either black 1, black 2, or either black 3 and black 4. This is a pattern of the examination. Keep in mind, because to getting of the good marks, how to select the important blacks. Okay. So mostly we are covered in the offline classes, these 2 blacks, and here online. But most of the students are saying that we are not attending the offline classes. Okay, no problem. I can brush the third, fourth, fifth group elements also. And also these are the things. This is the examination pattern. If you see, observe the lot of, that means we are having plenty of the choices are there. You can easily get the good marks from that. Okay. So friends, don't worry about the getting of the marks here. It's a very easy pattern. It is given as that one. Okay. Now, discuss about the syllabus point of view. Black 1. What is there in organic part? Third year group elements, fourth year group elements, fifth year. Just remember the group elements names. Just remember the group elements names. So how can you say? Is it possible? Yes. Only just practice it. If suppose, if you are having of the periodic table idea, group 1 belongs to hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. That is a group 1. It is in the first sem. Group 2, after the hydrogen, lithium, hydrogen, helium, lithium. Lithium after beryllium. Okay, beryllium group is the second group. Third group, there is boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. This you have to must remember. What are the third group is there? You have to boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. That you have to learn. Okay. Now, I have to draft and give the better information regarding of the third year group elements. What are these? So I'm writing of the third year group elements. Once you got the information, that means you remember the third year group elements, then easily write all the questions in that third year group elements. So I'm using of the black one, unit 1, that is third year group elements. So third year group elements, remember you must, that is boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium. See, this you have to remember the names. Already you know that after the beryllium means fourth element, it is a fifth element, means atomic number is fifth. That's enough for third year group elements. Remaining, how can you get the atomic number means already you are having of the rule, just add the 8. You can add 8. Next element you want means add 18. Next element atomic number you want means again add 18. Next element you can add means it is 32. This is the rule you can apply. So what is the rule here? Just we are having of the first element atomic number you have to remember. Next element atomic number means you want the just add 8. Why? Because it is comes under the second period, third period, fourth period, fifth period, sixth period, seventh period. That is will be incomplete one. That is the radioactive elements are there. Okay. So these are the elements which are having of that one. You are just remember the third year group element means it is in the second group element. Add 18. You are getting of third period element. So 5 plus 8 means 13. Atomic number of aluminum is 13. Suppose if you are in the gallium, so if you are adding up 13 plus 18 means 31. Indium, it is the 49. Next 32 plus this 151 means it is nothing but 81 is the thallium. That's you have to remember. This is a rule. Suppose if you are having the hydrogen is there, just add the second group element means you are adding of 2. Hydrogen is 1. Next lithium is 3 means adding of 2. This is not required here. That's why I'm not wrote here. Only we are having of 8, 18, 18, 32. That's enough. So in any group like this only. Not only I'm giving of third, fourth year, fifth year also. Fourth group elements is carbon. Okay. So the carbon is nothing but carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. Fifth year group element. Fifth year means nitrogen. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth. That you have to remember. These elements you have to remember in the group. From third to fifth year group element, just for remember means just you have to practice. If you are wrote the 3-4 times, you will get the idea. You can easily remember in that one. So boron. Then after what are the questions appear in the examination is after that one. The next question is 5 marks question. Write the electronic configuration of third year group elements, or write the electronic configuration of fourth year group elements, or write the electronic configuration of fifth year group element. One question is compulsory. That means if it's a compulsory question means you're getting a 5 marks means of 5 marks we will get the 5 marks. Why? Because only we are writing the electronic configuration. Somebody asking some question. Some doubt is raising. You can type the message, Amma. You'll get any doubts, right? So remembering the elements is very, very important. Here, after the getting of this one, writing of the elements name, you have to next top. What is the topic is writing of electronic configuration. Now I am writing the electronic configuration. 5 means 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. This is a boron electronic configuration. Aluminium 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Second shell is completed. Next, the electrons are entered into the third shell, that is 3s2. Already s orbital can accommodate only maximum 2 electrons. Then they will enter into the p orbital, 3 people. See, 2, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13. 13 electrons are there. This is the writing of electronic configuration. So gallium also you can write. Why? Because 3D elements are entering. Okay. So you are writing of the 4s2, 4p1. Okay. 4s2, 4p1. I'm writing the filling the blanks. Next, you have to write the 5s2, 5p1. Next, thallium 6s2, 6p1. This is a electronic configuration. See, only without words, just writing of the electronic configuration, it carries the 5 marks. Compulsory one question will be there in that section A, 5 marks bit. From either 8th, 3rd year or 4th year, 5th year. Any one of the group, they are asking the question is electronic configuration. This question is over. Okay, right? Coming to the electronic configuration completed. What is the most oxidation state? Yeah. If you see, observe the electronic configuration, the last shell is 2s2 2p1, 3s2 3p1. If you observe that one, how many number of electrons are present in the valence shell? 3 electrons are there. The 3 electrons are easily lost by that atom to getting of the octet configuration. Hence, the oxidation state, the common oxidation state is +3. 3 electrons are losing. The common oxidation state is +3. What is the general electronic configuration of 3rd year group element? General electronic configuration means nothing but outer shell. It is 2s2, 3s2, 4s2, 5s2, 6s2 means right ns2. N is the integer. Okay. Easily carry out that one. ns2. Next, P, 2p, 3p, 4p, 5p, 6p means np1. This is the general electronic configuration of 3rd year group element. Actually, previously, 2 years back, we are having of the section C consisting of the multiple choice questions are there. In that multiple choice questions, these are the questions will be appears. But 2 years onwards, there is no one that is removed by the multiple choice questions. 20 multiple choice questions are there. Section C. Now we are giving us one essay type question, long question, 20 marks question. Near about you have to write the 300 words. So that is why this is not one, but the getting of the from the electronic configuration only you can get the common oxidation state. From the electronic configuration only you can getting of the general electronic configuration. Okay. So these are the elements, and in that section C also multiple choice. 3rd year group elements are belongs to which black elements? How can you write? Because of the electronic configuration. The last electron is present in what? Which black? P. That means 3rd year group elements are P black elements. That belongs to the P black elements. Like that, the questions will be there. So here only the important choice is your electronic configuration. That's enough. Okay. Now we'll go to the next topic in this 3rd year group element. What are the important minerals of first 2 elements? First 2 elements are what? Boron and aluminum. These are the 2 elements are important elements. Boron and aluminum. These are the 2 important minerals. It is also asking for the 5 marks bit. What are the important minerals of boron and aluminum? Okay. So boron important mineral is borax. This is very, very important. Borax. Borax formula you have to remember. That is the borax is Na2B4O7 10H2O. This is called as a borax. And the crude form is called as a tincol. So boron important mineral is this one. Now coming to the aluminum. Aluminum important minerals are bauxite. This is a bauxite. That is a formula is Al2O3 2H2O. Okay. Al2O3 to H2O is the formula of bauxite. That you have to remember. Next is the one more mineral. Here the boron is only one important mineral, is the remaining other not that much of important. This is the only mineral, important mineral of boron. Now aluminum mineral important is the bauxite and cryolite, feldspar. Three are there. You have to remember the cryolite. Why? Because it's a 5 marks question. You have to write the all the important minerals. Na3Al(F6), sodium aluminum aluminate, that means sodium aluminum fluorate, that is. And the next is the feldspar. This is a one more important mineral, that is potassium aluminum silicate. Potassium aluminum silicate is nothing but KAlSi3OH. KAlSi3OH is called as a feldspar. These are the important minerals of aluminum. That is a one question. So first question is 5 marks question is electronic configuration. Second question is important minerals of boron and aluminum. So this 3 plus 1 you can write the 4 means you will get the 5 marks. Next is what are the hydrides and oxides of the boron and aluminum? Only in any group the first two elements are very important. Those elements, important minerals, as well as the reactions, where how can they form the hydrides, how can they form the oxides, like that they will ask. So in that boron, that means in the third A group element, we are having out the two elements minerals. Next is the what are the hydrides, what are the oxides of the boron and aluminum, that you have to remember. Mainly important is hydrides of the boron. Hydrides of boron. What type of hydrides are there in the boron? Boron is having of two categories. The boron hydrides are two categories are there. The two categories are type of BN HN plus 4 type. Another type is BN HN plus 6 type. These are the two types of boron hydrides are there. In this, suppose if you are that is substituting N is equal to, if you are N is equal to means you are having the, that is nothing but B2S6. This is called as diborate. It is a very, very important compound of boron. This is the hydride of boron. It is also 5 marks based hydrides of the boron. Boron hydrides are classified into two categories. One type is BnHen plus 4. Another type is BnHen plus 6. In this, if you are applying substituting N is equal to, we are getting a one formula, that is B2S6 is called as a diborane. If you are applying, that means substituting N is equal to 5, some boron hydrides are B5H9. B5H9, that is called as pentaborane. So penta, you are having of the pentaborane. Okay, and also hexaborane, B6H10, hexaborane. Some examples I am writing, only the existing examples, not all. Some compounds are not stable one. In the stable one is a diborane, next is a pentaborane, next is a hexaborane, next is the heptaborane, not that is. So it is nothing but octaborane. Next is the decaborane, that is B10H14. Decaborane. So don't confuse here, just classify. In that, 1-2 examples are enough in the examination point of view. No need to worry about all these examples. I have written some important stable compounds only, not unstable compounds. Why? Because if you apply sir 1, if N is equal to 1, you will get some, that means BH5. It is not exist. B2S6 is existing, and B3S7 is also not existing, not unstable one. It can form within 5 seconds, it will be miscible, that is disappears. So the compounds are not stable one. Only the stable compounds are boron hydrides are these are the stable compounds. Coming to that category, BnHn plus 6. If you are N is equal to 4, you are having of B4H10. This is tetraborane. It is a stable compound. So tetraborane, pentaborane, penta. Next, you are having of the hexa and ena. B6, sorry, B6H12, hexa, and B9, B9H15, enaborane. This is called as enaborane. Next is the decaborane, that is the B10, H16 is decaborane. Like this, compounds are present. Why? Because why I wrote here means to observe that one. If I am writing whatever the information on the blackboard, you must think about it may be in the examination. So many times it is a question is asking what are the hydrates of borane? Classify it for the 5 marks. Just classification, right? Just 2 examples are enough, not all. Just 2 examples. In that, main important is a diborane, next is a pentaborane. Here, tetraborane, pentaborane. It's enough. The hydrogen number will be changes. These are the hydrates which are having of that one. We can easily write out. Okay. So next is the oxides are there. What are the oxides? Boron can form the oxides, that is B2O3 oxides. Similar manner, aluminum also form the aluminum oxides. So boron oxides, aluminum oxides. If you observe that one, these oxides are B2O3, boron oxide, aluminum oxide, Al2O3. Okay. If you observe these boron oxide and aluminum oxide, when you compare with the other elements in the 3rd year group elements, boron, aluminum, gallium, gallium oxide, Ga2O3, gallium, thallium, indium, okay, thallium and indium oxides. These are the oxides are formed. But here important thing is oxides of the boron is in acidic in nature. This is acidic, means it is in acid nature. Boron trioxide, okay, boron trioxide is acidic in nature. Now coming to the aluminum oxide, this aluminum oxide, gallium oxide, both are act as amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric, it is also amphoteric. Okay, these two are basic in nature. In multiple choice questions, these are the important bits actually. Fortunately, you are not having a multiple choice question. You have to remember whether the oxides of the boron is acidic, oxides of the aluminum is amphoteric. What do you mean by the amphoteric? Amphoteric means such compound can sometimes act as acidic nature, sometimes act as a basic nature. That is called as amphoteric. Depending on the situations where this compound will be reacted with the other compound, on that compound, that is the behavior will be changes. It may act as acidic, sometimes it may act as a basic also. That's why it is called as a amphoteric nature. So it is a acidic in nature. Remaining last one is a basic in nature. This is about the oxides and hydrates of the boron. This is a 5 marks question. Now coming to the next one is a important question is in this chapter, what is electron deficient compound? What do you understand electron deficient compound means? Some electrons are less than the whatever required electrons to formation of the bond. That is called as electron deficient. Suppose if you see Ethane. Ethane formula is C2H6. Here the ethane formula out there forming means there is a bond between the carbon and carbon, means 2 electrons are over. Remaining electrons, here the 2 electrons, here the 2 electrons, here the 2 electrons, bonded with the hydrogen. That means any bond is formed means the bond required how many number of electrons? 2 electrons are required. Here the 2 electrons. See 6, 8 over. Next. Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. This is the ethane structure. Okay. This is the ethane structure. Actually, you have to write this is the in your book or a writing of like this. Okay, friends. Now see 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons, 2 electrons. How many? A formation of the ethane molecule is requiring of 14 electrons. Then only ethane compound is formed. Each one, this is a 6 means 3 into 6. 3 into 2 means 6. Here 6, 12 over. Between the carbon and carbon, 2 electrons. Total 14 electrons are required to formation of the ethane compound. Similar manner, boron. Boron is having a B2S6. If you observe the formula, C2S6, B2S6. Here also, this formation of the compound, boron, diborane formation requiring of 14 electrons. It requires also 14 electrons. But unfortunately, the 14 electrons are not present in the diborane. In the diborane, 14 electrons are not present. Diborane is consisting of only 12 electrons instead of 14 electrons. That's why diborane is called as electron deficient compound. Are you understand? The question is, what is electron deficient compound? Give the example in the examination they will ask. Electron deficient compound is nothing but a compound formation of a covalent bond. That means a compound is formed, it required completely bond formation. Every bond is requiring of 2 electrons. So, for example of ethane molecule is forming is it requiring of 14 electrons. But coming to the diborane also requiring of 14 electrons, but the diborane is not having the 14 electrons, they are having of only 2 electrons. Hence, this compound is called as electron deficient compound. Even though diborane is a stable compound, the electron is less, 2 electrons are less than the bond formation, actual bond formation. Less 2 electrons are present, even though the diborane is a stable one. That's why this diborane is called as electron deficient compound. Okay. So friends, the definition of electron deficient compound is the compound in which the number of valency electrons of the central atom is less than the stable valency electron are known as electron deficient compound. Example is diborane. Diborane is actually the electrons are 12 electrons are present. It required actually 14 electrons, but it is only having of 12 electrons, even though it is a stable compound. Hence, diborane is called as electron deficient compound. Okay. Shall I repeat again the definition of the electron deficient compound? Now, again, I am repeating the definition of the electron deficient compound is the compound in which the number of valency electrons of the central atom is less than the stable valency electrons are known as electron deficient compound. Example is diborane. That's enough. Okay. Here you are having of the 12 electrons. Ethane is having of the 14 electrons. It is not electron deficient compound. It is electron deficient compound. Ethane is not electron deficient compound. Diborane is electron deficient compound. Okay. So friends, here we are having of the diborane is a electron deficient compound. Now the major question is 10 marks, up to now 5 marks questions. Now the 10 marks question is Write the preparation. Write the preparation and properties and structure. Preparation, properties, and structure of diborane. So I'm writing not in words, diborane B2H6. It is a very, very important question. It is a 10 marks question, essay type question. Sometimes this question also 20 marks also. Same question, repeated. Preparation, properties, structure. Preparation 5 marks, properties 5 marks, structure is 10 marks. That much of importance is given. Only structure of, discuss the structure of diborane, 10 marks question. Right, the preparation is 10 marks question sometimes. So this is a very, very important question in the third year group elements. Please aware of that one. The preparations are 3 preparations are there. First preparation is boron trifluoride is reacted with the lithium hydride. Boron trifluoride is reacted with the lithium hydride to formation of diborane. Okay. Next is boron trichloride is reacted with the lithium aluminate to formation of diborane. Next is boron trichloride is reacted with the hydrogen vapors in electric silent electric discharge to we are getting of diborane. 3 important reactions are there, the preparation of diborane. 3 important reactions. Shall I read the preparation? I will write immediately. You can elaborate in your book, it is given. Just I am writing just giving the clue. Only boron trifluoride is reacted with the lithium hydride. Lithium hydride. You will getting of diborane B2S6. Okay, B2S6 and lithium fluoride. This is the formation. Lithium borofluorate. That is the formation of lithium borofluorate. Second, boron trichloride. See, nothing is a boron trifluoride, boron trichloride is reacted with the lithium aluminate. Lithium aluminate means LiAlH4. You are getting of diborane B2S6. Okay, lithium chloride and aluminum chloride is byproducts. Lithium chloride and aluminum chloride. Third one is same boron trichloride is reacted with the hydrogen in silent electric discharge to okay, we are pausing this one. We are getting off diborane B2S6 and also liberation of the HCl, that will be formation. These are the 3 important reactions, the preparation of the diborane. In your book it is given, these are the enough. Remaining otherwise, don't go to that one. These are the 3 very, very important. Easy also to write in the examination point of view. Okay, so just go through that one. And also, what are the properties? Next question is, preparation is over. Properties are diboranes. When you are strong eating, you are on the combustion, formation of boron trioxide. Boron is combustion and the large amount of heat. That means B2S6 is heated in the excess amount of the oxygen. We are getting of the boron trioxide, B2O3. Just we are using of the boron trioxide. It is a acidic in nature. Suppose if you are burning in low temperature, number of diboranes are formed. Number of diboranes, B4H10, tetraborane, pentaborane. Okay, like that the diboranes and number of classification will be at low temperature. But high temperature, you are getting of the trioxide. Suppose diborane is hydrolyzed. Diborane, third property, diborane is hydrolyzed. You will getting of the boric acid. Okay, boric acid formula is H3BO3. H3BO3. Have you heard about the boric acid? Anywhere? Where you are using this boric acid? You are playing with the carom board, using of the powder. That powder is nothing but the boric acid. Sometimes nowadays they are using of, don't getting of insects in the rice. We are mixing with the boric acid powder. That is the boric acid, H3BO3. How can you prepare the boric acid? By means of diborane. When diborane is hydrolyzed, it means we are adding the water. We are getting off the boric acid. H3BO3 is the boric acid. Now, fourth property of the borane is diborane is reacted with the ammonia. The gaseous ammonia at low temperature. You are getting off the borozole. Borozole is very important formula. B3N3S6. It is just a resemble of benzene ring structure. Borozole. So only here also three properties are there. What are those? When you are combustion, diborane is combustion, you are getting off the oxide, boron trioxide. Okay. When diborane is hydrolyzed, we are getting off boric acid. And third one is when diborane is reacted with the ammonia at low temperature, we are getting off borozole. Borozole is B3N3S6. Boric acid is H3BO3. Okay. Boric acid is H3BO3. Next, when the combustion, we are getting off the oxides, B2O3. Boron trioxide. That is basic, that is acidic in nature. Okay. These are the three properties which are having of that one. Even though boron also, when you are passing off the chlorine gas, you are getting a boron trichloride, BCl3. If you are onto the fourth property also. Okay. So four properties are there. Preparation and properties are what? 10 marks. See, anyone, each one is a preparation 10 marks, properties are 10 marks, structure is 10 marks. Three questions are different various. Okay. If suppose these three properties, preparation, property, structure is not asked in that any question paper, means there is a 20 marks question again. Why? Because 13th question belongs to this group only. That also chance is there. That much of importance of this structure of diborane. Okay, so structure of diborane means it is almost all resemble with the ethane-like structure. So ethane-like structure means there is a consisting of the two boron you are having of the diborane. That will be there. So if you are using of the structure, B2S6 structure. So 2 units of the diborane, that is BH3. One more BH3 is there. So here 2 units will be there, means how can you write this one? Maybe chance of there is a having of a bond, means 2 electrons are required. There is a bond, means 2 electrons are required. And one odd electron is present, hydrogen. Suppose if you are writing one more diborane, there is an odd electron. This is the bond formation. Is it existing? Means there is no link between these two hydrogens, or these due to diboranes. Suppose if you are writing this like structure, or you can write as like this. Sir, there is a link between the boron and boron. Okay. What about this hydrogen? What about this? What about the next hydrogen? There is no electron at all. Here the electron is there. 2 electrons are required the bond formation. What about the next hydrogen? These 2 hydrogens are oscillating. There is no electrons. How can you bond it? But you are seeing of ethane structure. Ethane is having of, this is the structure of ethane. 14 electrons are there. But here we are having of the 2 electrons. Still 2 more electrons are required to bond formation. That's why even though diborane is an ethane-like structure, but it is not having of the 14 electrons. It is having of the 2 electrons only. That's why it is called as an electron deficient compound. How can you write this one? Means that ultimately so many number of scientists are tried about this diborane structure, but ultimately they found that no one is succeeded. Lastly found out it is a diborane is having of the bridge-like structure. It is between the bridge-like structure consisting of, just like this is a bridge-like structure. If you see, observe that one. This is about the bridge-like structure. This bridge-like structure will be explained by the diborane. It is nothing but the, if you are observed that one, okay, it is a banana-like structure. Above the plane, it is a banana-like structure. Diborane is having of the banana-like structure. Because of electron deficient compound is there. Due to that one, 2 electrons are deficient in this one. That's why it is having of the electron deficient compound is there. So we have to study about this one particularly in the 3rd chapter. What you all learn? Electronic configuration and also hydrides of the diborane. Okay. Next, oxides of the diborane. Next, electron deficient compound. Next, preparation, properties, and structure of diborane. These are the important. Next is the aluminum alkyls also there. Just like the boron dustbin, there are aluminum alkyls also consisting of the bridge-like structures. That alkyls, it is also sometimes asked. This is about the four short bits, one essay type question compulsory. Preparation, properties, and structure of diborane. Okay. So minerals of the diborane, minerals of boron and aluminum, electronic configuration, right? Hydrates of the borane, electron deficient compound with example. This is about one. Okay. So next, we are having of the next class. We can meet with the 4th year group elements and 5th year group element. We cover it. And the next class, we are go to the organic part. This is about. Anybody having of the doubts? Are there? How many are? Only five students are there. Okay. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Go through these questions in the first chapter. This is enough. Right. So already time up. We'll go to the why, because next class we are having that one. I'm leaving the class. Next we will discuss about the 4th A group element. Before that, we are coming to the class. Just go through the 3rd year group element as well as the 4th year. Just remember why, because what are the topics are present. That gaining of the knowledge, but better in the examination or the scoring of that one. These 3 chapters are easily to write in the examination. And next to black 2 also, alkynes, benzenes, arenes also very easy to getting of the good marks. Okay. So we leave the class.